Hi, I'm Julie Ray, the Operations Manager for the Baby Haven Child Care Center. The Baby Haven is a licensed, Colorado Shines Level 5 rated, and early Head Start childcare provider. And what that means is that Baby Haven is in the top 2% of quality of all childcare providers in the state of Colorado. On top of that, what makes us truly unique is that we care for the youngest children impacted by the addiction crisis in our state. Baby Haven provides full-time, high-quality childcare and education for children from 2 weeks through 5 years of age. We care for children whose mothers are in treatment at Reflections for Women, as well as for children in the community. So while moms are in treatment at Reflections for Women and working to become safe, sober, and successful, their children are in a nurturing, loving, and high-quality environment at the Baby Haven. High-quality childcare is so important for children and families because quality, safe, and reliable childcare is a necessity. It's a necessity because childcare is the work that enables all other work to be done. Whether it's the work of treatment, employment, or ongoing education, access to childcare is just as important as physical infrastructure. Just like roads and bridges allow us to get to work and school and the doctor's office, childcare allows parents to work and engage in life-saving treatment while their children enjoy the many benefits of high-quality care. Science tells us that children who face adversity in the first years of life are much more at risk for experiencing lifelong effects from toxic stress. The toxic stress response can occur when a child experiences strong, frequent, or prolonged adversity, such as abuse, chronic neglect, caregiver substance abuse, or mental illness, exposure to violence, and poverty. According to Harvard University's Center on the Developing Child, prolonged stress in children can do damage to a child's brain architecture, which can lead to lifelong problems in learning, behavior, physical, and mental health. So there's a real cost, both financially and to us as human beings, for our children, families, and our communities when children experience toxic stress. Yet many years of research show us that supportive, responsive relationships with caring adults as early in life as possible can prevent or even reverse the damaging effects of toxic stress in children. When parents learn how to themselves become positive, healthy caregivers, then we really start to see dramatic reductions in toxic stress for kids. And that is where the magic of Baby Haven and Reflections for Women truly happens. It's in the providing comprehensive services to children and parents in a two-generation approach. Additionally, we generate savings by preventing the need for more expensive interventions later in a child's life. Studies show that participation in high-quality early care and education can help children to avoid special education, grade repetition, early parenthood, and incarceration, all things that are large costs to society. And in the long run, parents and children who participate in programs like Reflections for Women and the Baby Haven are more likely to be employed. Thus, revenue from their taxes and their enhanced buying power can positively contribute to our economy. So the two-generation approach used by Reflections for Women and the Baby Haven really does place us at the intersection of doing what is good for people, good for our communities, and good for the bottom line. And this is really critical at this point in time because there have been substantial increases in mental health concerns and substance abuse since the start of the COVID-19 pandemic. Research shows drastic increases in cases of drug overdose and related deaths, and national trends show that women are the fastest growing segment of alcohol and drug users in the United States. But we can help to combat these trends. We can help get families on track to experience safety, sobriety, and success. We do this because we know women need access to treatment and childcare in order to be able to do the work of treatment and to become employed. And they also need support as parents. And that's why Reflections for Women and the Baby Haven are vital community resources. We know that families are stronger and healthier when they can get these resources in their community. But truly, this work is made possible because of you, our donors and our partners. We cannot do this important work without your help and your support. Your donation directly helps to change the lives of women and children and families in our community by ensuring that the youngest children, and especially those impacted by the addiction crisis, can be well cared for and have the opportunity to grow and thrive. All children deserve that opportunity, and your donation ensures that children, regardless of family circumstance, can be safe and healthy. The bottom line is your donation is truly an investment. It's an investment in the here and now, and yet the positive impacts of your investment are long-lasting in the lives of children and families. So thank you for being here today, and thank you for being our partners in creating a better future and opportunities for children and families in our community.